Hi, welcome to my first ever tutorial video here on YouTube. So if you want to learn how to color skin like this, if you want to learn how to color skin like this, which is why you clicked on this video, well, keep on watching. So how I color skin is, first I make my background gray, because it just makes things easier. Then I add a new layer for the skin. And I'll color the skin where it should be colored, like where the skin is, blah blah blah. Now that the skin is filled, you're gonna click this. It's gonna make it so that you don't color past the skin, because that's why I made a separate layer for the skin wheel. You're gonna go to this color wheel, then you're gonna drag it down a little bit to the red and then drag it up a little bit until you get like a nice decent color that is like not desaturated and not just like a little darker version of the skin tone. And then I just make the airbrush huge, make it big boy. Lightly shade down here and up here, see, like there. So now there's like a little tint of red on the neck, the chin, and up here. And I mainly use this airbrush tool since it's easier, and I use Krita. So now, as you can see, it's still a darker color since I just barely dabbed up in there. So I'm gonna go back with the airbrush and make the shadow, like the harder shadows. There we go. I'm gonna make it a teeny bit smaller because I like these shadows. These shadows are like the hair shadows, you know, you gotta make that in there a little bit. Then the nose, because that's like, I see that a lot, and in real life the nose is actually pretty red sometimes. So shade the nose a little red. And then under the eyes, teeny bit under the eyes and above the eyes. I do this where I like shade it so like it's the hair, because I like how it looks like. Then I'm gonna do the lips. I was like, ew, what the fuck? This is our shade color, and this was our base color. We're gonna go back to the base color, lightly go here in the shadows you made, the harsh ones. Don't press too hard, I guess, or else it's not gonna look like a shadow. And you know, when it's getting too light like this, you just go back and click this color, just slightly brush up on it, and then go back to the light color and just do it again. Same goes for down here. Just gonna do this again. It's a little too light, go back to the darker shadow color, just then go back to the light and just do that. Even these small spots. The lips, we're gonna deal with that later. I'm just gonna add some of the light color here and this side of the lips, like right here, then go back to the dark color. Just do that. Get your blending tool, which is, mine is this one. It's the blender blur color, and I use it to blend around here, the nose area, like the eyes. But I would really say go for the lips, like right here, so that's like a gradient. Make it look beautiful. Now you're done with the blending stuff. Get your airbrush back. You're gonna pick either a blue or a purple color. It's up to you, honestly. So I choose this color. See that? That's the color I choose. Now I go here in the shadows and just make it a little bit, a teeny bit a little thing. I see other artists do, and I'm like, that's cute, I'm gonna copy that. And then I just blur it again so it blends with what I made. Now your skin's looking great. Your skin's looking beautiful. Now you're gonna pick a highlight color. I usually go for like a yellow orangey tone. I'm not like very close to this, just lighter. Something like this. Again, I use the airbrush tool and I highlight where highlights would be. I go under here, that's like the cheeks. I go with the blending thing and I just blend it all out, just like makeup. I actually learned how to do makeup from coloring skin digitally. Now it's done. Now what I do is I get this yellow tone and I drag it a little bit closer to white, but not exactly white. So it's like this weird, like dirty yellow kind of color white thing, like that one. Okay, then I go back to my airbrush tool, color pick that, and that's what I use to color this. It's like the highlight on the nose, the teeth, the eyes. I colored the eyes and the skin in the same layer. Yes, I'm a psychopath. Now once that's done, you're gonna get the harshest brush you have, like the hardest one, more like a pen brush or something, a pen tool. Get that. I get white. I mean white. Okay? And you're gonna place it where shine would be, like on the lips. Here. Like here on the nose, up here on the eyes, on the cheeks. And then you go pick yellow, like a golden yellow, this color right here. Then you make your brush as small as possible, that is still visible. Then this is barely even visible, but you just gotta trace around those shiny spots you made. I'm just gonna add the base color to the hair and the clothes of that. Now once you're done with the skin, everything else, what I do is I click on the line art layer. I click on the line art layer, alpha lock. I think this is called alpha lock. Yeah. So you just gotta click alpha lock on that, so that again you're just coloring where you last did. Now you're gonna click the darkest color you ever used on the skin, which is this color. You're gonna drag it up almost at black. Just almost. You're gonna get this like weird brown maroonish color, and you're gonna shade the skin with that. You could use an airbrush tool, you could use pen tool, whatever you want. You're just coloring your line art. Now again, same goes with the hair. Just gonna pick the darkest color. Done with the line art shading stuff. You're gonna duplicate the layer, then you're gonna alpha lock the duplicate layer. You're gonna blur it just a teeny bit, just enough so that's a little blurry, like that. Okay, now it seems like it's dark, right? So you're gonna click on the original layer, the not blurred one, lower the opacity a little bit, and make the blur layer overlay. You could choose not to, you could choose it, make it overlay, but the only problem when you make it an overlay is that you see the weird colors, mistakes that you have made. Or you could just raise the opacity of this one, that won't be that seen, which is also a great idea. Okay, now once you're done with that, you're gonna click all of these, one clipping group. Okay, so now I have this clipping group. You're gonna set it to multiply. You get orange, like orange. Oh no, get orange. Hello, what the fuck is that? You're gonna get orange. You're gonna lower the opacity just enough so that gives it a little bit of a vibe. You can make that purple. You can get the blue. It doesn't really matter. Now you're gonna get back to your pen tool. Gonna make it white, and then you're gonna go back to these bad boys, and you're just gonna line them all again. And yeah, that's how I color skin, I guess. Hey yup.